so much for finding your seats. National Honor Society, please come on up with Dr. Cowan. That was an incredible dinner. Let's give Culinary Arts another round of applause. Thank you so much, Chef Beto and family. Gracias. This part of the program honors our National Honor Society. I'd like to bring up our most revered Dr. Robin Cowan, our advisor for National Honor Society. Tonight, we will have a ceremony recognizing the cadets that not only participate in National Honor Society, but have completed all the requirements. It's an incredible special ceremony. And Dr. Cowan. And we're ready to begin. Dr. Cowan, our advisor for the National Honor Society.
Thank you, Ms. Meyer. Thank you, everyone. Members of the faculty, staff, administration, parents, and students. Welcome to the recognition ceremony of the 2023 current National Honor Society students. Army and Navy Academy has been inducting members into the National Honor Society since 1998. We are gathered here to formally recognize these students who have been selected by the faculty of our school for successfully completing their candidacy and who are now being recognized as new members of our National Honor Society chapter. For current members and those former members who may be among our guests, we hope this will serve to remind you of the standards of excellence you too are charged with maintaining as members of the nation's oldest, largest, and most prestigious student recognition program. We will now review the qualities for membership in National Honor Society.
Scholarship. The National Honor Society members and initiates are charged to continually expand their world through the opportunities inherent in scholarship. Members and initiates are willing to spend hours in reading and studying, knowing the lasting benefits of a cultivated mind. Knowledge is one great element in life, which leads to the highest success, and it can be acquired in only one way through diligence and effort. Learning furnishes the lamp by which we read the past, the torch guiding us to understand the present, and the light that illuminates the future.
Service. National Honor Society members and initiates are committed to volunteering their time and talent both at school and in their community for the creation of a better tomorrow.
Leadership. National Honor Society members and initiates lead and model leadership in all they do in a meaningful and substantive manner, taking initiative in the classroom, in school activities, and off campus, striving to train and aid others to reach their common goals of success. The price of leadership is sacrifice.
Character. National Honor Society members and initiates continually demonstrate respect, responsibility, trustworthiness, fairness, caring, and citizenship in all they do, both on and off campus. By doing so, we may hope to demonstrate by example that we value and are men of good character.
Gentlemen, we will now recite the pledge. And repeat after me. I state your name, pledge to uphold the high purposes of the National Honor Society, to which I've been selected. I will be true to the principles for which it stands. And will maintain and encourage the high standards of scholarship, leadership, service, and character. Thank you. Will Major General Combs please join us to present you with your staff and certificate? And as your name is called, please step forward to the podium to receive these. Okay, that would be fine. Enzo Pilcher. Jack Lee. Kelly McKinley. Zachary Sway. Nathan Bay. Shin Kai Shin. Yeah. Lucas Coronado. Taigu Lu. Nathan Torres. Sanjay Swaroop. Gentlemen, could you move up to the front, please? Let's congratulate the National Honor Society members one more time, please. Thank you. There we go. All right. Thank you, everyone. This concludes the recognition ceremony for our National Society members. Thank you very much.
Somebody. All right, everyone, let's give Dr. Cowan a hand for all she does to facilitate our National Honor Society at Army and Navy Academy. Next up, we want to celebrate some athletic excellence. But before we do that, we all need to recognize coaching excellence, mentorship excellence, and just downright dedication to our cadets. I'm proud to announce that this year, Army and Navy Academy is the home of the Pacific Football Coach of the Year. And that is Nehemiah Brunson. Come on up, Coach.
All right, obviously I wasn't expecting that, so let's get this on the road, okay? Let me put my glasses on so I can age myself. First of all, before I get into all this, I just want to thank you guys all for the support that you give our athletic department. Honestly, without you guys, we don't function. Mr. Zach is somewhere hiding in the back. Thank you for taking care of these boys. I know I'm hard on you throughout the school year, but I appreciate everything you do, just like these gentlemen do as well. So thank you. For those of you guys that are asking, we are going to have our team banquets individually when we come back from winter break. But what I wanted to do was, like the president said, recognize excellence in a few of our team sports, as well as some of our team captains in a few of these sports. So at this time, I'm going to ask Colonel Morocco and Tack Clifton to come up. We're going to recognize some guys from hockey. Okay, for those of you guys that are unaware, Army-Navy does have a hockey team. Yeah, we're in Carlsbad, and we have an ice hockey team, so that's pretty cool. To boast about that, I was in Boston over the weekend, and I was talking to a group of gentlemen, letting them know we have ice hockey, and it's funny because I'm trying to set up a game for these guys now next year, hopefully with a team from back east. There's a school called Boston College High School. They said they travel and they go all over the states to play, so hopefully we can make something like that happen for our team. At this time, will the following gentlemen come up? Young Gavin Clifton, Gabriel Panzook, and Mr. Gus Morocco. So for those of you guys that are unaware, when we first started our hockey team, these were the first three gentlemen that signed up, and they were the team captains for this first fall-winter quarter. They are going to take a break after Saturday, and then when we come back from winter break, we will be having a spring season with these gentlemen and a lot more kids. We're almost up to 20 kids playing hockey. I just told the commandant that they're going to kick us out of the league we're in and put us in another league because we have so many kids playing right now. Okay, go ahead and have a seat, gentlemen. Okay, the first award, like I said, award for these gentlemen, the most valuable player for the fall-winter season. It was a hard choice by the coaches and some of the teammates, and they decided on Jackson Burke. Come on, bud. Look at the smile. Thank you, sir. Come on. For those of you guys that are unaware, I'm getting Jackson's little brother in the spring, and from what I'm hearing, Jackson's little brother is better than him. All right, at this time, will Coach Thaler come up? Did he disappear? So I'll take over for him. He leads our water polo team. This is our second year with the water polo team. And I know we've had some bumpy roads with that group, but they're phenomenal. The way they've come back is something special. And we look for big things to come in the next couple years with that group. At this time, will Seder Basil and Noah Estrella come up for me, please? Where's Noah? Well, here's one of the captains. So stay there. So Noah was elected MVP of the team, but Noah's not here right now, so I just want to make sure I recognize that young man. Okay. Will Dean Coach Ramirez come up for me, please? Okay, ma'am, not many coaches can do what you do, balancing your academics and being a coach. And like I said, I appreciate all of what you do for our kids, especially as a coach. The passion you show for these guys is phenomenal, and they appreciate it as well as I do because I know them all over here across the street running around, but I really appreciate what you do for my boys. So thank you. At this time, the following young men, will you come up? Sanjay Swaroop, Dominic Kett, and William Kerwin. Too strenuous. Okay. After careful debate and talking with Coach Ramirez, she decided on William Kerwin as the most valuable runner for 2023. All right. Yeah, they're all taller than you, so yeah, there you go.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am, you're good. All right. Last but not least, my group, my wild boys over here. Xavier Leatherman, Nehemiah Brunson, Luke Farr, and Mr. Ratumana Bulabalavu. Come up here, babe. So give me like 2 and 2. Look organized. 2 and 2. There you go. That's how we do it. Stop. There you go. There you go. Well, I do my captain stuff different, but this year my coaches decided on just going with 4 captains the whole year, and I believe these guys have done a great job with stabilizing our athletic program here at the Academy, with the support of everybody from academics to cadet life. These guys were selected our captains. And I'm going to put him on the spot. He didn't know I was going to do this, but will Coach Mayen come up? So, you know, everybody knows me, but I'm a firm believer in a coach is only as good as his staff. And I can tell you this, Coach Mayen has been with me for many, many, many moons. As a player, playing together, we played together, and coaching together. I always crack this joke, or we always tell the boys back when we played in high school many, many moons ago, we beat a team 70-7, and they were forced to stay in the game, and while we were sitting on the sideline eating hot dogs and drinking Pepsi, so we always pick on Coach Mayen because he was upset being in the – had to play the whole game. But I called him up. I wanted him to present the Most Valuable Player Award. Because, like I said, you guys always hear from me, but I think it would be nice to hear from one of my coaches who has been around these guys and helped revitalize the athletic program along with myself.
This was unexpected, but I will make it short and quick. To no one's surprise, the most valuable player for this year is Ratumana. I'm not going to say your last name. And as many of you know, he also won the PPR Iron Hog Award over the gala, 2 weekends ago. And of course, he's going to represent Army Navy up at Washington next year. So good luck on that. Oh, yeah.
You want to say something?
Thank you.
No, you know, speech. Yeah. Okay. Last but not least, I want to say this real quick before I turn it back over to the MC. We have a special group of young men here. Not many schools can have young men be in the band, be in cadet leadership for Echo Company, and be able to balance their academics and be a student athlete. That's what makes our school special, and I hope you young men really recognize how special all you guys are for what you guys do for this athletic program, being able to balance all that you do. And I'm proud of you guys. I know I'm hard on you guys, but I'm really, really proud of all you guys. Okay?
Thanks, Coach, and congratulations again. Congratulations to everyone, all of our great athletes. How about one more round of applause for our captains and our MVPs? And now it's my extreme pleasure to introduce our Warrior Atkinson Band, directed by Mr. Leland Lugo and TAC Officer Jason McDonald.
start making noise, bro. Yeah, blow the horn. Warm up. Warm up, man. Watch the sand, go knock it down on the guys in front of you. Warm up. Come on. Hey, I need you to look at me and focus. Is that clear? Yes, sir. Is that clear? Yes, sir. You need anything? You're all right? You ready, gentlemen? Yep. Good, you're good, you're good, you're good, you're good, you're good. Here we go. You're good to back. You're good, you're good. And fail. What's up? And fair. Next is national and got it. Here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the playing of our national anthem. Thank you. Please be seated. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am Cadet Captain Jack Zhang, Company Commander of Band Company. On behalf of the 16th President of the Army and Navy Academy, Major General Peggy Combs, United States Army retired, Acting Dean and Director of Institutional Excellence, Ms. Maya Ramirez, Commandant of Cadets, Lieutenant Colonel Roland Morocco, United States Army retired, Bandmaster Leland Lugo, and Band Tack Officer Jason McDonald. Greetings and welcome to tonight's concert. Tonight, we'll follow a story of Brick, who was changed with one Christmas trick. He ventures to a northern land, one of which was never planned. So, dear audience, hearts aflutter as we enter a world of festive clutter. Let the Christmas spirit fill the air for a magical story, a joy to share. In a city quite festive, but with a sad soul, lived a man named Brick with a Christmas black hole. His spirit was gone in a festive despair, no stocking, no carols, just a grumpy man's glare. One cold Christmas Eve, as he walked through the streets, snow began to fall down upon his feet. As the shops, the lights, and Christmas spirit all appear, Brick heard the first Noel as he drew near. As he continued with an ugly frown, a magical visitor came to turn it upside down. A man of cheer with a red and white cap whisked them away to fix his Christmas day. Grabbing Brick's hand, giving a sniff and a lick, followed with a gulp and a prick, through snarling snowflakes and jingling sleigh bells, they soared through the night, bidding farewell. To the North Pole they flew on a holiday spree, with a promise of joy and a sight of glee. Under starry skies, it came upon the midnight clear, began to echo through the frosty air. First stop, Candy Cane Lane, the peppermint delight, where lollipop stands and sweets took flight. Brick blinked as if in a trance, seeing God rest you merry gentlemen with a prance. Next stop, Snowman Square, where Frosty held sway in a snowball fight that brightened the day. Brick joined with a chuckle and cheer as snowflakes and laughter filled the northern air. Through snowy glades, the reindeers danced, their bells jingling in the rhythmic trance. Brick's sleigh echoed with a festive sound as jingle bells chimed, covering the ground. Reaching Toy Depot, where toys came alive, a workshop of wonders that made brick revive. Elves with their hammers and creative might decked the halls with gifts shining bright. Dashing through the snowy ground, everyone has come around. With a ho 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 welcome and a festive road, at last they reached jolly old St. Nick's majestic abode. With Santa in his sleigh, Rudolph was in the lead, his red nose shining, the key to succeed. Santa invited Brick on his Christmas stroll, giving joy to all was his goal. With a swish and a swoosh and a little Christmas magic, they soared through the sky where the stars looked static. Jingle bells echoed a harmonious song as they soared through the night merrily along. Beneath the starry night so clear, Santa and Brick watched the scene appear. Children on the ground, hearts white and pure, spinning their dreidel with joy and cheer. On Santa's sleigh, they delivered delights, presents for children in the silent night. Over rooftops, through clouds so coy, a symphony of cheer and medallic ploy. Through skies adorned the stars display. Ode to joy hummed, guiding their sleigh. In Brick's heart, warmth and love released, while his sadness all but soon deceased. Up on a housetop, the sleigh did land, with a merry jingle as snow adorned the land. Brick, now gleeful, joined Santa's delight. In the quiet night, a magical sight. With their final descent, jolly old Saint Nick, heart was content. On the roof under the snow's beam, Brick's transformation was a Christmas dream. Brick, once more, felt a tender embrace as Santa sang softly, filling the space, a Yiddish lullaby beneath the Christmas sky. As dawn approached, Santa rose, ready for his departure to go. Brick, now grinning, a festive sidekick, waved farewell as Santa, ready to pick. The sleigh ride memories lingered in the air, jingling bells and laughter, a holiday affair. Brick smiled, the change deep inside, all thanks to a magical Christmas sleigh ride. Suddenly, he woke with white snow on his face. Back in his town, he was no longer out of place. He transformed, no more gloom and strife, all thanks to a taste of the North Pole life. It was Christmas Day, the sun shining bright, and Brick knew he'd seen the light. He stood under the sunrise endeavor, humming to Stars and Stripes Forever. As the story of Brick comes to a close, it's time for us to say adios. Beneath the stage's soft-lit gleam, we thank you, dear audience, as a team. From our hearts to each seat, your presence has made the experience complete. As you step into the night's embrace, we hope your joy continues, a warm grace. May your holidays be filled with glee. Merry Christmas to you, and may it be carefree. May the festive spirit linger in your heart so bright. Thank you, dear audience, and have a good night.
The beginners. Say, these are the beginners.
These are the beginners.
Stand up. 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 And then the rest of the band.
And this is the rest of the band.
Stand up. This concludes our concert.
This concludes our performance. This concludes our performance.
Or maybe it was him. Let's go, get out of here. Come on, grab the music. It'd be even better if
Grinch, get out of here. Get out of here, Grinch. Get out of here, Grinch. To conclude tonight's program, I come to you with a little poem. 'Twas the night before break. 'Twas the week before break, and the campus seems cheery. Must be thoughts of 2 weeks off. Well, that's my theory. The uniforms were hung in the barracks with care in hopes that St. Nicholas would soon be there. The commandant and TAC officers are all getting slurry, Cadets calling moms, please pick me up early. The teachers seem nicer, some cool and some groovy, because the last 2 days were spent watching a movie. The laundry is packed, they've swept all the floors, their dreams are filled with formations no more. When out on the blacktop they rose such a clatter, cadets running and screaming as if rules didn't matter. Then to my wondering eyes should appear, but smiling cadets with suitcases and gear. To the van or the Uber, they all ran for their flight, all the way home to be home by this night. When a little old driver who would get them there in a jiffy, I knew in a moment it must be Mr. Timmy. Then down from her office outside of Davis Hall, the president came to talk to them all. With her bling and her uniform and confident frame, she briefed them and praised them and called them by name. Now Aria, now Brady, now Zach, now Tate. Let's dismiss these cadets just so they will not be late. Go home and relax, you deserve lots of rest, but when you come back, you need to be on your best. It's not about turkeys, groundhogs, or Cupid. Happy holidays to all, and stay away from
Okay, now that we've kicked off the holiday season, it's time for the Santa hats. All right, folks, let's give our Warrior Atkinson Band one more round of applause for a great concert this evening. We are trying to infuse AI on our campus, and great job, Jack, with AI and your collaboration. Very nicely done. And we want to, I do want to, before we conclude this evening, there's a lot of folks to thank for putting this on tonight, because this just doesn't happen without a whole lot of effort. And so I'd like to thank Ariel Locke, who was the main planner for the entire evening. Thank you, Ariel, for a beautiful setting here this evening. You've knocked it out of the park. I also want to thank Dr. Cowan for her leadership at National Honor Society. And of course, Coach Brunson and all of our coaches in our athletic department, thank you guys for the program this evening. And of course, Leland Lugo and Jason McDonald for their leadership of our band. And there's also, I want to re-thank Culinart, if any of them are here this evening, because they still have work to do after we all leave and cleaning up. So thank you to our Culinart team for all that they do each and every day. They're awesome. And I got to thank our Grinch this evening. Thank you, Grinch. Many of you have come up to me asking who it was, and I haven't said Grinch. I don't know if you want to reveal yourself or you just want to stay Grinchy. He is the Grinch. That's who he is. So thank you, Grinch, for the great poem this evening. And again, there he is, Clint Jesperson. I want to thank each and every one of you for coming this evening. Thank you, parents, patrons, family, friends, and our wonderful staff and faculty. Can I have the staff and faculty please all stand up? Because each and every one of them, make this academy special each and every day. Thank you to our staff and faculty. And lastly, definitely from the bottom of my heart, but from the heart of the campus, I hope each and every one of you has just a blessed, safe, and wonderful holiday season. Thank you guys. All right, so happy holidays. Please travel safely this evening. I'm getting home, and I want to introduce the Battalion Executive Officer, Brady Stewart.
not to piggyback off what the general said, but thank you to all the guests who came out tonight with us and shared this special dinner. I just want to thank you guys. Can we get a round of applause for the guests, please? So guests, if you would like, you may now exit the building. Thank you so much for coming.